All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Good to see you guys. Um, we've got a lovely short session tonight. Well, pretty late night session today. So we're going to just be doing 4 sessions. We'll be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, no breaks or no long breaks. Sorry. We'll still have our nice little short breaks here. But yeah, that's just a rundown for today. Nothing crazy, nothing new. Feel free to say hi if you guys, well, everybody's just joining in. So let me know what you all are studying today. And let me know how that first session was out of 10 for you. We got 9.5 minutes. We'll take a quick short break and then we will start session 2. Hey, Shreeman. How's it going, man? What's with the Frico study sessions? I don't know. I've just had more time at home. Actually, that's not true. They've been short sessions. They've just been more frequent. I have to study in the evenings lately because I've been having classes all day. So I've got an exam next week as well. So I'm just trying to catch up. It's good to see you, by the way. How you been? Hey, Mahdi. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Let me know where you're from. Let me know what you're studying. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I have an exam next week. So I am doing cardio still. It's going to be all cardio, I think, today. And then I have to do all of pulmonology or like basic pulmonology for 3 days. Not too much pulmonology on this exam, but this exam coming up is just cardio pulm. What's my step? Oh, step 1. I'm going to try to take step 1 in February. So I still got a good amount of time, hopefully. But it might be February. It might be March. We'll see, depending on how I feel. The earlier, the better, but it's all dependent, you know. Annoying aviation. Why is aviation annoying? Aviation sounds cool. Oh. Is it are you in flight school, Mehdi? Also, what country are you in? Are you in flight school or are you in aerospace engineering? Spain, nice, nice. Bienvenido. Oh, you're in flight school. Damn, that sounds so much fun though. I want to do here in the States, I want to get my private license, pilot's license after I finish med school, but that's a way later problem. Dude, flight school sounds so much fun. What's the aviation class about? Like trying to scoot my chair up and it's not letting me. Oh, you didn't start the fun part yet? The flying, I imagine. It's just all the pre-course work. Yuck. Yeah. You know, that's funny. I feel the same way about medical school right now because the first 2 years for us here in the United States of medical school are like all exams and all bookwork, and the second 2 years are actually in the hospital. So I feel I feel the exact same way. So I get it. When do you start flights? Your uncle convinced your parents to go to aviation. I don't know. I thought about aviation as well for a minute, but at least in the United States, pilots make a pretty good salary, but it's kind of hard to get in. And our health requirements in the United States to be a pilot are very strict. Probably September. That's nice. That'll be awesome. Dang, when's your exam though? That does sound, yeah. Is it a lot of physics? How's the streaming? What you been up to? What you studying this summer? Are you taking a break right now? A lot of physics, yeah. I felt that from over here across the sea, dude. Yes, that was a pretty heavy yeah. Law, medicine, and physics. Medicine? For aero, what kind of medicine? Physics, I understand. Law, I also understand. Well, now I'm very curious where medicine comes into aero. Your CHM Part 1 course. CHM? What is, you'll have to remind me what that is. Just taking notes, gotcha. Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. So it's like basic human physiology. I guess that makes sense too, the pilot, because you gotta understand basic cardio. That's really cool. Dang. When's your exam coming up? Oh, chem. Oh, like CHM. Yeah, I feel like people usually abbreviate that CHEM, not CHM. That's why I was tripping. I was like, human medicine, something, CHM. What does CHM stand? Yeah, I got you. That's funny. Oh man, we started today's session really late. I apologize. I know the schedule said I was going to start way earlier today, but I got back from school like crazy late. I came back at like 5, 6 o'clock, and I was like, okay, let me grab a half-hour nap. And I set an alarm for 6:10 p.m., thinking I like, oh, I'll just sleep for like 30 minutes, and then I'll study from like 7 to like midnight. I woke up and I instead of 6:10, I looked at the clock and there was an 8 where there should have been a 6, and I was like, oh, okay. The worst part is I have an 8 a.m. class in the morning, so now I'm gonna study from now, or like from 9 to like 1 a.m. I'll probably try to sleep by 1:30, and I'll see if I can just study till wake up at like 6:30. It's gonna be a rough week. It's gonna be a rough week. Stay with me. People are always messaging like, yeah, it kind of is low key. Mahdi, because like, I don't even know how to explain it. So the United States is a different system from everybody else. Most of the world does a degree called the MBBS. Here in the United States, we do something called an MD degree, uh, which is also a medical degree, but it's more like a doctoral medical degree. So rather than in the US, you have to do, everybody's heard this explanation a million times, but I'll run it down for you real quick. 4 years of high school. You finish high school at 18, then you do 4 years of university. You get your bachelor's degree, and then after you get your bachelor's degree, then you can go to 4 years of medical school, and then you still have training, like 3 to 7 years of training after that. Um, Getting into med school is obviously very competitive, but then once you're in med school, I mean, it's a lot. It's not like it's different from university for us because we're also doing research. We're also doing like a bunch of other stuff as well as like, I mean, I have like 600 new flashcards, 500 new flashcards a day roughly, and like 1,000. I'm so behind. I might have like 1,000 review cards. I'm not gonna finish that today. Obviously, I'm just gonna get more behind, and that kind of just piles on day after day. So that's why it's like so busy. It's just there's a lot of content, you know. It's not necessarily crazy hard, I would say. Like I took physics in university. I took physics 1 and physics 2 because you're required to even get into med school here in the United States. And like physics was a lot harder conceptually. I loved physics though. I liked physics and math way more than I liked bio. Um, but the issue is there's just like so much information in medicine, right? That's why all the study with me people are always med students is because yes, we're just sitting here and we're memorizing the most mundane facts known to mankind for hours every single day. I mean, not just memorize. Obviously, you have to understand what's going on to understand how human diseases work, etc. But like, it's not like it's different, you know. The other like because you have to remember everything. I'm talking about like on our first board exams. I think there's a common flashcards that people use. There's about 32,000 flashcards in that set, right? So like that just gives you an idea of how much content we're trying to learn in like a couple of years. I'm all behind. Oh, they call it CAT community. Advice for books. I have not heard of 48 Laws of Power. Stop every section, take notes. I mean, it's not a bad idea. How would I read a philosophy book at night? Yeah. Honestly, I would even go like a few pages at a time for philosophy books. I love philosophy books, but they're definitely a lot to chew on. I definitely do think one of my friends put me on for this. The way I like reading philosophy is I'll do like a few pages, especially for like Greco-Roman stuff, because that's my favorite, right? I'll read a few pages. I'll highlight stuff that I want to make a question about, and I'll like put it in the margins. If I'm getting it from the library, I'll put it in Obsidian. Obsidian's this like free open source notebook you can download. I really recommend learning it if you actually can, because it's really cool. It makes these like nodes and makes a whole like mind map that you can connect everything with it, so you can come back later and be like, huh, I remember hearing this term, and then you can click on it within your notes, and it'll take you back to the note page that initially had it. So I would check out Obsidian if you're reading philosophy. It's a really cool way to connect a lot of the dots between different ideas. Yeah, it is very long. Is it medical more bio? I'm not gonna answer that question. Yes, yes, it is. It is. At the same time, like there's a lot of physics involved. There's a lot of chemistry involved. Like I would argue, like I mean, obviously the majority is bio, right? But if it's like 60% bio, it's like 30% chemistry and like 10% physics. I don't like bio very much, except for human physiology, because human physiology to me feels like a very weird form of engineering. I could talk about that in the next break. It's like a whole thing, because like I have a whole beef, I have like a whole thing about I hate biology, but I love medicine, and I could talk about that some other time because I'll go on a 10-minute rant just about that alone. Yes, I have. Yeah, stream is right. I have a lot of beef with bio, but it's okay. You got to take some, and you gotta take some L's to get to where you want to go, right? Download Obsidian. Yes, check it out. There's some good tutorials on YouTube. I would strongly, even for general note taking, I would recommend Obsidian if you're not taking notes on like an iPad or something. All right, wonderful people. We got session 2. We got 2, 3, and 4. So a bit of a stretched night. I'm gonna move the camera to the back so I can do my flashcards, and you guys can go ahead and get started. Good luck, everybody. This is session 2 out of 4. Here we go. Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. That was session number 2, so we're halfway done for the night already. I know, we're moving quick. Pretty short night. Well, kind of short night. You guys know the drill. Feel free to say hi if you're just joining in. Let me know what you're studying. And if you were just studying with me, let me know how that last session was out of 10. We got 9.5 minutes. We'll take another quick short break, and then we'll move on to the second half of the night. Yeah, feel free to say hi. I'll probably give that. That was actually a pretty productive last session. I'm just really tired today. I need to sleep more. I'll probably give it like a solid 7 out of 10 because I definitely got through flashcards, but I don't know what I retained. 7 out of 10. Nice, Media. Nice, nice. It is late. It is late. And I have to wake up at 6:30 or 7 a.m. So it's going to be an interesting morning tomorrow. Abby, good to see you. What is everybody working on today? No problem. I had to get some work done too, so obviously I was gonna stream, right? At this point, it's so bad because I've developed a slight, um, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? Oh my God. That's how you know my brain is tired. I can't even speak my own language. Uh, Dependence. There we go. Dependence. To streaming to get stuff done too. So that's really bad. Nice. Just finished. Awesome, Mehdi. Great. Isn't it like super late over there, Mehdi? Oh, no worries. What? Thanks for coming. Hope you get some rest. Or oh no, sorry. You have to skip, not sleep. I can't read today. Again, I'm illiterate. Good luck. Good luck. Doing simulators. Nice, nice. Resubmit your manuscript. Oh no, due to formatting issues. What the site was it like with citations or was it something else? I haven't started working on it yet. Hmm. When do you have to get it back by? I mean, if it's just formatting issues, it shouldn't be too bad, right? Like, I would hope. A title page and spacing, bro. That's like, okay, that's so petty of a thing to have to fix. But yeah, well, at least hopefully that's not too bad then, right? So have your exam today. I have to take on 2 exams on the 22nd. Oh man, okay. Well, it gives you an extra week though. I feel like I would rather also take the extra week depending on how I whatchamacallit, how prepared I was. Then again, I'm never prepared, so or never prepared enough. So I would totally have done the same thing, Mahdi. A dog came to your, was it like a therapy dog? Dang, that sounds like fun. We don't really get I feel like they did that when I was in university more, and we don't get that as much anymore now. I'm not a big dog person though, more of a cat person. But that does sound really relaxing and really fun. Small fix, figuring logistics to move. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Oh yeah, right. You're still moving. How's the moving coming along? Oh no, I started something here, didn't I? Oh no. I think so. It's not like I have an issue with dogs. I think dogs are fun. It's kind of just weird. There's like, I think we've talked about this before with like religious rulings in Islam about like how if you can how to like you can have a dog, but it's like there's so many stipulations around it, and they're considered like not clean animals, so it becomes this whole thing. So it's just easier to have a cat. That's literally it. I think dogs are fun. I just can't have one, so I'm like a cat, or I could. It would be a pain to try to have one as a Muslim, so I just cats are better for me. Does anyone else here take magnesium? Yeah, I normally do. I usually take like some in the morning for like just because I work out, and then I usually take some to help me fall asleep. Magnesium glycinate helps me fall asleep. Oh, I just realized I never put my did I put my supplements in that? I never finished all of my supplements, did I? The supplement list. Maybe I did. I forget in that sheet below, down below with the Amazon products. Both cats are a little more independent. Yeah, I feel like a cat would probably honestly fit my lifestyle a little better, just because I'm never home when I want to be home. I'm starting to move officially, but so that's good. That's good. That's awesome. I'm glad it's a good place. Um, have you made like a checklist of what you kind of gotta get moving over? Yeah, it's a little weird thing. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I think they're fun. Um, yeah, that's really it to the topic. If I could have a dog, I would totally go for an Alaskan Husky. Those are adorable. Like I would actually die for an Alaskan Husky. Um, but maybe in a different lifetime. I would recommend it, Mahdi. I like it. I don't know if it helps sleep all that much, but it definitely helps with a little bit of muscle relaxation, especially if you work out. I like it. Never had curiosity. Curiosity about what? I mean, I'm always curious about everything. What are we talking about specifically? What about the oral hygiene? I gotta put those in. I'm so sorry. It's been a week. Heavy. Yeah, I agree with Maria. They are. I've heard they don't behave very well, but they're really cute. What I eat in a day? Right now I'm on a cut, so I don't. I'm like eating 17, 1800 calories a day, basically. It's very protein oriented, right? Because I'm working out. So like this morning, what did I have? I usually try and shade up. This morning I ran out of the house late for clinic with a protein bar and a cup of coffee. I went to clinic, and then for lunch I had a like beef kebab wrapped in a tortilla, and then for dinner I made a like low calorie pizza with like a protein tortilla base, marinara sauce, low fat mozzarella cheese, and then ground beef and pepperoni, and like lean ground beef and pepperoni for some protein on top. And then now in like actually 5 minutes, I'm gonna go grab my protein shake for the evening. Oh, of dogs. Any other curiosities? Any philosopher ones? No, today's been a. What have I been on? Nothing's been going on this week. It's been such a boring week. I've just been trying to keep up with school. Um, any philosopher ones? I'm thinking, what's a good? Uh, no, I'm too sleep deprived to think today. Normally I would. Normally I would have something on my mind, but I genuinely today's like the one kind of day where I'm just kind of just surviving it rather than living it. Are my eyes never dark from watching screens all day? I mean, they're pretty dark from sleep deprivation. I got light on my face right now, so it doesn't look that dark. But in like normal lighting, I've got pretty bad eye bags. I feel like you can see it from the side camera, and like that I've got like decently bad eye bags sometimes. I don't think it's a screen that necessarily make you have dark eyes anyway. It's normally a lack of sleep deprivation and a lack of getting good sunlight. Flour tortilla, Maria. I'm not a big fan of corn tortillas. Actually, I haven't had that many corn tortillas. Yeah, Mahdi, it's 11:20 p.m. here. Yeah, I look jacked. I was like, it's this way. I don't know, bro. I've been like kind of slacking low key with the. I just got back into the gym after my break like last. You know what it was? I was probably just I. You know what probably happened? I don't know what time you came in stream, but I usually work out before some of my streams. Like I'll usually hit my workouts in the morning, come home, take a shower, and then I'll hop on stream. So I might have still had a pump from a workout. That might be it, but I don't know. I'm too scared to step on the scale right now, so it's definitely not fully lean. Yes, I am natty. It's very obvious that I'm natty. Yeah, one day at a time. True, true. I feel like your eye makes everyone sick. Hey, Simon. Good to see you. Welcome back. That's funny. Yeah, it's mostly about sleep. It's also a lot about genetics. So there's some cool science behind this. Basically, dark circles are you can get dark circles two ways, right? So dark circles are actually your vessels under your eyeballs. Like, so over here you have a bunch of vessels that can vasodilate. Vasodilate means like they'll kind of expand, right? And so what gives that the dark appearance is actually like blood kind of in those vessels kind of pushing out a little bit. So when you're really, really tired and you haven't slept enough, your face gets really puffy because you're releasing a bunch of inflammatory molecules throughout your body, right? Because you haven't slept enough. So what happens is that one, you'll have a bunch of inflammation, which is why like eye bags look puffy. And if you guys wake up in the morning, your face is probably all puffy, right? And it takes like a little bit to go away while you move around and wash your face and whatnot. The other thing is when we get tired, we rub our eyes like this. When we rub our eyes like this, you cause a little bit more like microabrasions in the area, which can cause blood to come to that area, which is normally a good thing, right? Because blood flow promotes healing. But if you're tired and you're like, you got eye bags and you're rubbing your eyes or rubbing below your eyes here, you're just kind of letting more blood rush into that area, which makes it look darker, if that makes sense. So that's the science behind eye bags, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I looked at that. So it's like, one, get enough sleep so you're not rubbing your eye, and then two, don't rub your eyes. Get enough sleep so you don't rub your eyes, and so you're not inflamed in the face all the time. It's really cool stuff. Look like a vampire, no sleeping else. Yeah, I know. My like, I don't know if you could tell, but like my eye sockets are just kind of like, they're cooked. They're gonna be like this forever. You guys are welcome. All right, y'all. I used to want to go into dermatology. This is why I know all of this random stuff. I no longer want to do dermatology, but I learned a ton of this back in the day. All right, wonderful people. We've got session 3 and 4 for the night. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to move the camera back. You guys can go ahead and get started. I'm going to also go grab my protein shake real quick from downstairs because I'm hungry, even though it's 11:23. Good luck. Here we go, session 3.